You know what I want to do before we start?
Yes, sir.
I wanted to do a few cleanups for our Canadian sister, Melyssa Ford. Okay? Big salute to Melyssa Ford.
Big salute.
2 clean up on all 10.
Don't come at me.
Right? So first cleanup, the Drake line.
Yeah,
that wasn't for her.
Okay,
I reanalyzed it.
You reanalyzed it?
Because I heard.
Hold on, you said reanalyzed it.
Yeah,
so it's for Rihanna.
No, hold on 1 second. Double entendre. Don't ask me how.
This needs a.
That was
late on the sound effect right there.
What?
Wait a minute.
I can't even say it now.
I reanalyzed the line.
Reanalyzed it.
She reanalyzed it.
And it wasn't, I don't think that line was for her.
Okay.
But the other one, she said something on the podcast today, the Joe Budden podcast. Salute to the whole JBP.
Okay.
You got to stop putting smut on Canadian strip clubs' names. Okay. They were asking her about, they were talking about throwing dollars, right? Mm-hmm. Or no, they were talking about how we have the loony here.
Yeah.
And, it's annoying because I guess they're getting rid of change over there in New York and different places in the States. So just like here. So if you don't have exact change, get out of here. Just bring exact change or use your debit card or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So she was complaining like, I'm good because in Canada, we got these loonies and toonies. And they started asking her like, So wait a minute. So you guys at the strip club throwing loonies and toonies?
Man.
Right?
It can't happen.
No, man, up here they're throwing fives, fam.
No, fam. Like,
but it can happen.
It can happen, you said?
Yeah, you can give a girl some change.
Yo, don't they they exchange it for the ones?
Yeah,
like
now.
The
like
ones?
there's parties with ones and stuff, right?
Yes. But even before that, and I'll play a little bit of what she said on the podcast here, okay?
Count. You give
the TV.
them something and you give them, so you get
They
can't count.
They throw coins at them?
Yo. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Stop it. Take this loony,
So what you walk in
I always used to thought, I was like,
that's an assault.
Let me tell you, as a strip, like I always
As a what? As a what?
I always used to think like if you were a stripper, like it was perilous.
Hey, she cleared that up.
Okay, she's Canadian. She's from Toronto. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's never been a stripper. Okay.
No, but
so she's saying that in the strip clubs in Canada, and she's in her 40s. So back in the days, they were throwing loonies and toonies. And that's cap, fam. That's
cap.
Never, fam.
That's cap. That's almost like embarrassing to yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the strip club culture here is different in the United States.
Yeah.
Us throwing dollars at the girls and stuff like that is something that we picked up from the States to the point where like when mans do the whole dollar throwing thing now, they're throwing American dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that has never been part of our culture to be like, oh, well,
I'm going to throw her a toonie.
Throw her a toonie.
Girls are literally like sweeping up toonies at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Like, you probably see a 1, 2 in there, but that's from the change from the bar.
Fam, I'm there listening.
That's like the tip money. You know what I'm saying? From the bar. Like a man probably dropped a loony, like trying to put it back in his pocket.
Yeah. Fam, I'm there listening to it, wishing it was a live stream so I can like jump in the chat, bro.
No.
I'm like, nah, fam.
Nope.
That's not how it happens, bro.
No.
So yeah, man. Salute to Melyssa Ford, man.
But there goes Friday being a vigilante podcaster. Put on your cape, dog.
Nah, fam, you can't be doing that, man.
I hear you, but you see, that's the thing. That's to show you when we get around Americans, right? Some of us probably go home at the end of the night and was like, holy shit, was I acting like a fucking idiot? You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to like overcompensate yourself as a Canadian when really you're the cooler one. You know what I'm saying? If you really take it in, we're the cooler ones, right? Because like we got our own swag. So like what happens to a lot of Canadians when there's more Americans in the room, we're compensating. So she fell into the victimize where she had to overcompensate us, but not make us look good at the same time. I get it.
You know what? You're right though, because it's like, it's like a pylon, like not to make it like a Joe Budden, because we got our own freaking podcast over here.
Of course.
But like they be piling up on her like, yo, that's some Canadian. And she's not properly defending herself as the only Canadian person on their panel.
Well, you gotta, you know what I mean? Because you gotta imagine this too. Being a Canadian, and it's very hard in our system to get through, right? once you get to America, dog, your whole accent changed. You remember when Tory sound like a straight nigga from the Bronx. I mean,
what's going on, dog?
Yeah, like that I get to Miami, he sounded like one of them little jit. You know what I'm saying? We're chameleons too. You know what I mean? Because the Caribbean in us.
Yeah.
So it's like we can go anywhere and you know what I mean? Do what we have to do to get by. So it's just like, you know, I think for us on the end of it, when we're going there, don't overcompensate yourselves, dog. We're the coolest ones in the room. Always remember that. You know what I'm saying? We are the coolest ones in the room. Because we're not. There's not too many of us there. So when we are there, yo, dog, kick your same swag, kick your same language, kick your same everything.
Be proud to be Canadian, man.
Be proud, bro.
Yeah, man.
Be proud.
And Melyssa, stop lying on us, fam. Or maybe she just misinformed. Maybe you never been to the strip club. They're not throwing toonies at the gal, them boxing them off the head.
You know what's gonna happen now. You know what's gonna happen now, though.
What?
Like you see when Joe Budden them come here, yo. I hope DJ Snoopy gets a hold of Joe Budden and brings him to one of his parties and him up. You know what I mean? Fuck him up. Not like physically.
No.
Like with the being a guest here. You know what I mean? What do you call that?
Wow.
What? I thought he'd be like, Melyssa lying.
They're throwing
like,
real dollars over here.
They're throwing everything in the air. Like, nigga hit me with a brick of money.
I think I seen some pussy.
He did.
They're fully nude. Whoa.
And when the reggae came on,
yeah,
you know, that reggae stuff, dog, and the Afro beat them girls with, whoa. You know what I'm saying? He needs
different life.
Yeah, he needs to come here and see what's really grinding still. So shout out to Joe Budden though, but you need to come check in and you know what I mean, hang out with a couple people and.
Well, maybe not checking, but you know.
No, you know what I mean, Joey. You know what I mean, Joey.
We gotta be super selective with the language these days.
Like, me check in? Oh my God. Trap. That's what you said? No.
Oh,
you
man.
good, man. You roll with Flip, you good, man.
All right, let's get this stuff. Let's get it started. We'll start.
We love hip hop.